Welcome to 2026, everyone. We're getting started a little later today. We had some technical difficulties, but I'm glad you all were able to join us. Today, we are going to talk about the year ahead. This is the Beauty Business Mastery Series. We do this every first and third Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And Elaine Truesdale, I host it, but we have lots of different guests come on and present lots of different things featuring their expertise within business and the beauty industry. So, the Beauty Business Mastery Series. Some of the things we have coming up for you guys are how beauty professionals can save time, cut costs, and boost revenue with AI. This is being presented by Kelsey Smith. We found her through the Atlanta Black Chambers, and this is going to be a phenomenal presentation. We're looking forward to it. I know everybody has questions about AI, and so this is one to look out for. She should be joining us, or she will be joining us, the third Monday in January. We're also going to do a mid-year wellness check with our Health and Wellness Club chair, Deanna Tate. So she's going to be talking about natural ingredients that support your daily well-being. But those of you guys who are interested in your health and wellness throughout the year as beauty professionals, please take a look at our club, Health and Wellness, where Deanna Tate is the chair, and she is posting weekly and monthly, and she has a series. So we will be doing some lives with Deanna as well. Best practices for small batch productions. Those of you guys who have been with us for a while are familiar with Margaret Haven of Haven Research, and she is going to be talking about best practices for small batch productions. So those of you guys who are thinking about making your own products, or you're making your own products from home or maybe a small space, this is definitely the session for you. We'll also be talking about protecting your intellectual property. We have a couple of attorneys in our network that specialize in that. We'll be talking about launching your own product line. So this is for people who are not necessarily looking to make their own products, but want to launch their own product line, possibly through white label or other means. So we're going to be talking about that. Of course, we'll be talking about all of the finances, building your credit, your accounting, your bookkeeping, all of those things. So you just look out for us. All this stuff can be found on our events page. And this is the Beauty Business Mastery Series. So 2026 is going to be a phenomenal year. So check out all of those things. Speaking of online series for 2026, we have quite a few online series planned for you. Some of y'all may have missed this morning. We had our first Rising Stars Live Career Confidence led by Jeanette Neen. She does that on first Mondays, and that is free for all people in the club. Of course, the Business Mastery Series, which you're with us now having, and that's led by myself. And we have different presenters every week for that as well. That's on first and third Mondays. We have the Rising Stars Live Business Blueprint, which is led by Rosalie Matthew. And this is going to be about everything you need, all of the infrastructure you need for your business. So whether you are just starting out and you are trying to figure out whether you need to be an LLC or what type of business you should have, to those of you guys who have been in the business much longer and are looking for some of the things and infrastructure you need on the tech side or to protect your intellectual property, those things are going to be discussed as well. And these are going to be held on second Mondays at 1 p.m. Also, the Makers Club. So we talked about Margaret Haven. Every second Tuesday at 7 p.m. is when the Makers Club live sessions happen. And for the Makers Club, this is going to be all information you need if you are making your own products. We have different guests come in and speak. Margaret shares her expertise and insights. It's very amazing sessions. Speaking of our clubs, we have Health and Wellness Live. Those are also monthly on fourth Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Those are led by Deanna Tate. And we have Tech Tuesdays. Tech Tuesdays, you do not need to be a member to join us for Tech Tuesdays. Tech Tuesdays is brought to you by our Tech Beauty Founders Club. So our beauty founders are going to introduce you guys to tech within the beauty industry. There's a lot of things out here now that are built to help us streamline our businesses, specifically in the beauty space. So this is something to look out for. That's going to be every third Tuesday. And again, you do not need to be a member of ANHC Pro in order to attend those sessions. Now, all those are online sessions. We do have some in-person events. Right now, all of our in-person events are happening in Atlanta. But as we discuss what we have, what you guys want to see coming up, we can discuss the possibilities of having things outside of Atlanta. We have done things in the Midwest before, as well as in Houston. So we do have some room for that. And we have members all over the nation. So we definitely want to make sure we're having events in your area. So first event that I want to tell you about is the Pro Show. We're doing that in partnership with Groove Global, and it's going to be held at Studio House Atlanta. The Pro Show is for beauty professionals, obviously, but we're going to do that in conjunction with our normal Style and Success Career Readiness event. So this is going to be to learn about job opportunities, to present opportunities for those of you guys who either have suites or booths or actual commission opportunities. This is great for you. Also, we're going to have opportunities that are corporate. So those of you guys who are looking to be an educator, this is the event you want to come out to. Or if you're looking to be a platform artist, this is definitely the event for you to come out to. We also get together every fifth Sunday. We do that with the Male Cosmetology Association. We do that with BBII, which is the beauty initiative, beauty industry initiative that the Atlanta Black Chambers has. And then we also do it with Concerned Beauty and Barber Professionals. So that's every fifth Sunday. And we meet up a different place. Everybody, we break bread together, network. It's a great time. I encourage all of you guys to come out, and that's on fifth Sundays. And then, as I mentioned earlier, our Style and Success events, we do those quarterly. And the first one will be in conjunction with the Pro Show. All right, so I've mentioned clubs a few times. The ANHC Pro clubs, this is just a few of our clubs. We have several clubs. So whatever you're interested in, there is a club for you. So we have the Makers Club. And right now in the Makers Club, the large initiative on the table is actually building a maker space. So a shared space for people who are making their own products. That is going to be a physical location in the Metro Atlanta area. So those of you guys who are interested in that, make sure you join us for the live sessions so that you can learn more about that as it progresses. Of course, if you're making your own products, anything you need to know, the Makers Club is likely our most active club. So there's always new information. People are always sharing tips, whether it be about packaging, ingredients, best practices. That's all in the Makers Club. So if you're making products, this is definitely a space you want to be in, or if you're thinking about it. Then, of course, our health and wellness. And we have a monthly series with Deanna Tate that we mentioned earlier, those live sessions. So we want to join that. And we're just going to really hone in on focusing on health and wellness for professionals in the beauty industry. Then we have our Atlanta Club. So those of you guys who are based in the Atlanta area, this is the club for you. This is where you can help guide what we do together, physically together, and then also just issues that are specific to the Atlanta metro area. We have our Tech Founders Club. So those of you all who have tech that you have built, that you are launching, or that you already launched, this is the club for you. There are other beauty tech founders. Beauty tech is actually growing rapidly. This is the first year we've had our Tech Founders Club because we have so many members that are actually launching their own tech products, whether it be apps, things connected with AI, planners. There's just so many tech tools that are out there for beauty industry professionals, and there's so many ways that you can create your own. And this is the club for those of you guys who are creating your own. Of course, we have our Rising Stars Club, which is co-chaired by Jeanette Neen and Rosalie Matthew. Jeanette focuses on your career confidence, your career building. Rosalie focuses on your business. So if you're a business owner, this is all the developmental steps you need for that to grow and maintain your business. And then if you are a professional in the industry, then all the guidance that you need, Jeanette Ning is providing that just so you can be more successful as a professional. Then we have our Salon Owners Club. Our co-chairs are Mickey Wright and Lalitha Arnold. Those of you guys who missed last year, Lalitha's presentation as part of our mastery series. It was amazing. The recording is still available for members. And club is for owners. So all the things that you go through as an owner, dealing with your team, your vendors, location, actually being in a physical location. And these are all the things that the network of owners come together and discuss. And then we have our grants and funding club. This is more of a resource than a club, but every month or monthly, we put out grant and funding opportunities. So if you're looking for grants and funding, this is definitely the space for you. So just check in. And those of you guys who've never looked at the Grants Funding Club, I highly encourage you to go in there. There's probably over 100 funds and grants in there. And the good thing about it is, even if they were posted a long time ago, a lot of these grants are recurring. So definitely go in there and check out what's in there and look forward to the ones that we're going to post throughout this year. All right, opportunities. So ANAC Pro provides lots of opportunities. We've talked a lot about our clubs and our live sessions that our clubs are putting on. As a individual, you can join a club, you can chair a club, or you can even launch a club. Say there's not a club that is for your specific interest. Launch a club and step up as a leader, or even if you launch it and we find new leadership for your club, if there's an interest that you have. We work with you in both of those ways. Also, we talked about some of our live events and the partnerships that we have where we're putting on these live events. If you're interested in being a partner, you have some initiatives that you'd like for us to work with you on, or you'd like to partner with someone to launch something, give us, reach out to us. We definitely are interested in partnerships as long as we're in the same space, helping beauty professionals in the beauty industry grow. We are open to partnerships. And we have our partner program as well. So the other thing you can do is book a discovery call. Book a discovery call. With the discovery call, we will walk through where you are and where you're trying to go and actually do a plan for you for 2026. This is a free service that ANHC Pro provides. So just go to anhcpro.org and you'll be able to book that discovery call. And then, of course, we have our job board. So you can upload your resume, and anybody can upload their resume, or you can post the job opportunities. That is exclusive for ANHC Pro members, but is a great perk. And those of you all who post your job opportunities or your spaces, because a lot of times we're talking about spaces as opposed to actual jobs, you post those, we will provide you with access to our resume bank. So you can see some potential people who you may want to reach out to. Okay, so as we promoted, this session is more for us to discuss what you guys want to see in 2026. Now that you have some understanding of the things that we have planned, you see some things that we're missing, or you want to put some input in on some of the things that we already have going on, now is your time. I'm going to open the floor up. You can raise your hand and I can put you on live if you have something that you're interested in seeing happen, or you can drop it in chat. And while you guys are doing that or thinking about what you have, I'm just gonna roll back and highlight some of the things we discussed today. So we discussed our series. This is happening every first and third Monday, same spots. Just where you found us today, that's where you'll be able to find us on first and third Mondays. This is a Zoom webinar. Zoom webinars are a bit different because they, as you notice, you don't have all the squares and you're only able to talk when you raise your hand or if you put information in the chat. So they're a little more presentation forward, but we do those. And we also have our live sessions, which our clubs put on, and those are meetings. So those are more traditional Zoom, where you all can talk, see each other, network. So our live sessions that our club puts on are more or even more interactive than our webinars. Then we have our online series. So that's what I'm talking about, our lives and our webinars. Tech Tuesdays is a webinar. The Beauty Mastery series is a webinar. Then our Rising Stars Club has a couple of live sessions, as well as our Makers Club and our Health and Wellness Club. So our big events this year are the Pro Show, which is happening in February at Studio House Atlanta. Of course, Fifth Sundays, that's our big networking event here in Atlanta. Our locations will vary this year. Then our Style and Success event, which is like our job fair. So those of you guys who are looking for talent, or for those of you guys who are looking for opportunities, that's the place for you. But our Fifth Sundays finish in November, and the November Fifth Sunday is not a Fifth Sunday. It is actually our Friendsgiving event. A lot of you guys joined us last year, 2025, for Friendsgiving. Now we are still working with the entities that we supported through Friendsgiving. So we're still taking donations, and we're still looking for people who have services to provide to people from Status Home. So that is still an ongoing thing. So this, our Friendsgiving, we give year round. Then our clubs, like I said, these are just a few. We have the Makers Club, Health and Wellness, Atlanta Club, Tech Founders, Rising Stars, Salon Owners, and of course, Grants and Funding. So those of you guys who are in areas outside of Atlanta, there's a huge opportunity here. We need more clubs that are outside of Atlanta. We launched our Houston Club last year. We also launched a Midwest Club last year. We're looking for more participation outside the Atlanta area. So this is a great opportunity. If you this year your plan was to step up as a leader, this is a great space for that. And of course, you have access to all of the resources of ANHC Pro as you launch whatever club that is you're interested in doing. Speaking of opportunities to launch a club, we also can just join a club that's already existing, or you can step up and be a club chair where you actually are leading the club activities and initiatives. And also partners. So if you have initiatives that you're doing within the industry, we are happy to partner with you on that and help you and share with you our resources so that we can grow all of the things that the industry needs together. And of course, booking a discovery call. All of this can be found on our website, anhcpro.org. I will drop that in the chat. And then, of course, our job board. So we are definitely wanting to see everybody grow their businesses as well as their careers in 2026. And of course, as I said, that was a highlight. So if you guys have any questions or want to share anything, you can raise your hand and I will allow you guys to talk live. And I'm going to drop the website in the chat for everybody. And the best starting place, if you're new, is our events page. That way that lets you know what the clubs are doing as well as what ANHC Pro is doing. And I'm going to actually drop a link that you can click on. Make sure I have all the colons and backslashes in there. There we go. anhcpro.org/events. That is a great starting place for you. And if you just want to see our overall offerings, you can always just go to anhcpro.org. And then on the screen is our phone number as well as our email address. So the question on the table is, what are your goals for 2026 and what would you like to see? How would you like to see ANHC Pro help? When I say ANHC Pro, that's a couple of things. That's ANHC Pro, the entity, as well as our network of members. How would you like to see those things work for the industry or for you in particular? Oh, we got a quiet bunch today. Okay. Well, if no one has anything they want to share now, you can always email us or give us a call. Some of the opportunities that we do have are our clubs, our partner program, our one-on-one discovery calls, as well as our job board for job placement, as well as recruitment. So I really want to thank you guys for joining me today. And I'll always be available, and you can always reach out to anhcpro.org or contact us at anhcpro.org. That's our email address, and our phone number is 855-680-2642. And everybody have a wonderful day. Take care.